It's got Batman. Look at that. Welcome back to Christina's Garage, Gearhead in Training. I'm back in Vegas for SEMA 2024. It is mind-boggling that it has been an entire year since I've been here, and there's so much more to see. Let's see what trouble we can get into. I'm so excited. Riley from Riley's Rebuilds, if you guys remember last year, she walked us through a carburetor rebuild. She is revealing, I think it's her first like really big reveal of a car that her and her dad and like their whole crew built together. And I'm so excited for her. I'm gonna show you guys, she's not gonna have a mic on her, so you're not gonna really be able to hear her. Still though, you're gonna be able to see her car reveal right now.
And to see it come in such a full circle, not only to be working with him restoring it, how beautiful it is under here, but also being able to bring 5 girls and 2 boys from high school that we don't offer trades in schools into coming and working on this car with us. It's such an honor and it's amazing. And it's awesome to see how full circle this car has come. And I set this up for 3 months ago. We got this done. Dane has done an amazing job with the littles, and he'll tell you the actual amazing story behind this car.
Okay, let's pull the cover back and take a look. We always talk about getting the next generation involved in our hobby, industry, everything this is, and to see the passion that she had and discussing this with her earlier was just amazing, and that's what we've all got to be pushing for as we move forward. Now you can see pretty clearly that it is a 57 Chevrolet Nomad, but there's more to it than that, and Dane, I'm going to let you kind of fill everybody in on that.
So this is an incredibly special car. This was the 57 Chevy Nomad that was built in 56 to go to all of the auto shows and show what the 57 Chevy Nomad would look like. It also has the #2 fuel injection unit built by Storage on top. So this was the first year fuel injection unit was made available, and it was so prototype. The only motor that they had that would actually run is a Corvette race motor. So it has one of the NASA Bahama Corvette race team motors topped by a completely chromed and polished fuel injection unit from the GM experimental division.
That was really cool. I am so excited for Riley and Dane. They've been putting in so much work, and they're just good people. That's one thing that I've been learning a lot is when you see people through online, right, you think that maybe they're gonna be the same person. Many times they aren't the same when you meet them in person. A lot of the people that I have connected with are the same. And Riley and Dane, they're just good people. I'm very excited for them. It's really cool to walk around and see all the different builds that they have. Is not all the booths, but most of the booths have cars or trucks or vehicles in their display, and they're very shiny, and I'm still learning what all the things are. So when I look at it, from the newbie lens, I'm like, oh, that's really pretty, that's really cool. Most of the time I don't know exactly what I'm looking at. Just stopped by the Holly booth. It's cool to see how they set it up this year. They have it a little bit more spread out and like broken up into the different things that they have to offer. I'll give you just a brief walk by. My favorite right now is this off-road vehicle. Now that I've been doing a lot more with the off-road stuff, I get even more excited. And then I think Chuck might be somewhere outside, so I'm gonna go look for him. All right, I've been wandering around and I've been getting lost. Luckily, with my thing, they have a map. I'm gonna go over that with you guys right now. They have it color-coded, and there's all the different halls and everything. And right now I'm in Central Hall, which is the red. The cool thing is that a lot of the classic car stuff is in this area. They say racing and performance, power sports and utility vehicles, hot rod alley, and restoration marketplace. That's basically where I've been most of the morning today. I've been doing a lot of networking, and now I'm trying to look for Chuck Crossland. He said he was going to be near the drifting is they have the hotel here, they have SEMA Fest here, Optima Village. I don't see where they have, so I entered in kind of over here. You have the Overland Experience. I don't see anything listed. Let's see. So I'm here. I'm gonna probably walk out the front and look in this area to see if I can find his off-road vehicle. If not, I might walk this direction because I think they do some more off-road stuff or more, oh my gosh, display stuff like a activity, what do they call it? Demonstration stuff over there. All right, let's get wandering. Had to stop and look at this for all of my rock crawling friends. That's really cool. Eventually, I'll go on a rock crawling trip, maybe with KDG. This one looks like a Volkswagen Bug. Huh, with the gold? Oh, it fits with the Rockstar Energy theme. This is interesting. It almost looks like a classic car with a more modern. Interesting, because it looks like a 70s in the front. Let's see what the placard says. It says it's a 70 SS. I was talking to some people. These are newer cars or what they're gonna come out with that have the kits to make it look kind of like a Chevelle / Camaro. And I think this one is also the same, just different. These are like $300,000 to begin with. That's crazy. They look really good though. It definitely looks like a combo. I think it's smart for them to go back to the older cars in terms of design, because I personally prefer this over the newer things. We have made it outside. Some of these cars I recognize from last year. Again, I think I forgot my sunglasses. I do have them in my bag. I just did not bring them as I'm walking outside right now. He said drift. He would be near the drift cars. Maybe I might need to ask somebody where the drift cars might be. It's definitely organized a little bit different than it was last year. I don't remember there being so many booths. Unless maybe I just didn't get to this point last year. Oh, and they're doing some construction. Is this, I don't know, is this a jack? Ah, quick jack, that's why. I'm like, oh, they're all lifted up, how cool. That's the company. Oh, look, there's the Summit booth. What else do they have? Adams polishes. Got all these lifted trucks. I wonder if I'll be able to find somebody to answer why they decided to lift it up so high. Because I wanted to ask somebody last year and I did not find someone to ask. Oh, look, they have a bright pink one on the other side. Maybe I'll get over there later. Ooh, it's got Batman. Look at that. I love Batman. As a kid, he was my favorite. I like anti-heroes, same thing with Deadpool. This is very fun. Look at it changes depending on what angle you're looking at it. Oh, what is this? Big Tex. Custom Dodge Power Wagon. Huh. That's very fun. I like that they have it up on the lift. You can actually look underneath. So pretty. I really like the black and the red for sure. Every car here, the amount of details. This is a different paint job. How the flames are almost segmented and they look very realistic too. I personally don't like the flames that look more cartoony. This is cool. It almost is like a window into the inside with how they're segmented there. Very clean. Very clean. I like that. Figuring out how they wire everything so it's all put away. That must have taken a lot of time. Let's see what the inside looks like. Very nice. It looks kind of like a vinyl maybe, or a print. That's a very creative way to decorate your semi. I really like that. Very, very cool. It's the DeLorean, and they decorated it to make it look like, very neat. Back to the details, guys. I'm curious how long it took for them to build this. Well done. This is the drifting pit, and I spot Chuck's car. Do you see it? It's right over there. It's the green one. I'm gonna give you like a quick sneak peek to look at his car. You've seen it snippets in some of the other videos that I've done before, because I have seen him at Prairie City. He was also at Vegas to Reno. I wasn't with him with Vegas to Reno though. It's cool to see that his car's actually here. Well, that's a bummer. Chuck wasn't there. I'll connect with him later. It's about the Transformers. I love Transformers. Although I think Michael Bay ruined everything. I really like the older movies. Anyway, I digress. This is a really pretty green. I don't know what the green would be called. It's not like lime. It's kind of like a highlighter green. I like that it has all of the bells and whistles on it to go off-roading. This is neat. I wonder if it actually is an engine. Looks like they cut off the top. It's a Liberty High School auto shop. What's your name?
My name is Kaylin Wright. We're from Brentwood, California, over between Sacramento and San Francisco. We are Liberty High School Auto Shop. You can follow us on Instagram too. It's a pretty cool Instagram page at Liberty High School Auto Club.
So what is in it?
It's a 12-valve Cummins that we got out of a school bus, and it's like a 95, 97. That was actually one of our retired school buses from our school that was donated to us, and then we swapped that in there. It's an Allison transmission in the back, and we hooked up some air dog to it. I think it's something with the fuel.
I don't even know what that is.
He
left you. That's all right.
Left me.
Well, is it? So you said it's something about fuel.
It's something with fuel, I think. I wasn't a part of like that. That was above me.
Okay. What part did you get to have hands on?
I did a lot of like the timing the motor, and after it was put in, like a lot of the stuff that we did after, timing it and just kind of like maintenance. We've had to do a lot with it to get it to where it is now. Kind of, if that makes sense.
And the body, you said the body itself
was crap.
Was it a fire truck or a school bus before?
It was a fire truck before, and it was the fourth one in our town, so it has historic value to us too. So we have that, and then it's also the original paint. This is the original paint.
So it's
been completely
what
restored.
So the original paint color, not patina, or is it's patina?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's very.
The only thing that's changed is the top coat, and that was the people who bought it before us.
Wow.
Yeah, we did a lot of like oxidization removal.
Okay.
So a lot of like if you look like even like right here, we had to re-silicone this entire part here. So we basically took the pieces out of right here, and we cleaned it all out, and then you can kind of see a little bit right here that's not perfect, but that was all completely white. It was completely oxidized, and we basically put a compound over it and buffed it out to where it's this color that you see here now.
Wow.
Yeah. There's some older pictures, if you scan the QR code in the SEMA app that we have, that shows how bad it was.
Wow.
So, like, it was not red anymore. It was It was bad.
Yeah, maybe I'll put the link in the bottom so you guys can look at
And,
that.
Yeah, you can see all of our progress that we've done on our Instagram page too. We've come a long way. It's been about 2 years, I'd say, because it started my freshman year and I'm a senior now. So.
Congratulations. Are you looking to get into automotive?
I'm actually thinking of nursing, but if that doesn't work out, I'm thinking collision repair.
And all the skills that you learn in
Yeah.
automotive,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to be able to use it
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love working on cars. My boyfriend has a 06 Chevy Silverado that's completely slammed. It's on a 5.8 drop, I think, or something like that. So she's slammed and she's pretty. It's really cool.
I have a 2006 Chevy Silverado heavy,
That's
2500
awesome.
heavy duty
I have an
myself.
05 GMC Sierra.
Yeah. See, we're instant friends.
We are. We
well,
instantly.
thank you so much for sharing.
Of course. Thank you for talking to me. I hope we can get some more spotlight on this thing, because we put a lot of hard work into it, like thousands and thousands of hours into this fire truck.
That's awesome.
It's been a long time coming.
Airbrush by Beard. They got a bunch of airbrush on the outside, and then they stick to the theme. They have shag carpet on the wall, and they even got little skulls, and they have shag carpet all the way on this and on the ceiling. This is fantastic. Fantastic. Is this supposed to be you?
You think?
I like that. I like that. It's so much fun. You guys did such a great job. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love that. Commitment.
Come on, you want me? I'm on the other side.
You are? We're going to have to do a look-alike. All right, here we go. Win an award for your hair. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. That's great. And you even got a dog on there?
That's our dog Bandit.
I love that. You guys are totally my vibe. I love it.
And he was named Bandit before we did the van, so. Because when Ed said, "What's the name of your dog?" I go, "Bandit," and he goes, "Of course it is."
It fits the theme. It just was meant to be. It's all about the journey, guys. I love this so much. So this is Ed. You did all the airbrushing and everything on this vehicle.
Yeah, so all the visuals on the vehicle I created, designed it, and then airbrushed it. Yes, for my clients, Brett and Dorinda Sutton. They're out of St. Augustine, Florida, and they bought this 1974 maxi van, and they thought, it'd be cool if we could get something that's a tribute to St. Augustine, Orange Crates, the companies that were involved in that. In fact, that's where this comes from. It's one of the original labels for the old orange companies from the 1920s.
I love that.
And that was their idea. And then, of course, me being me, I'm like, yeah, but we can't stop there. We got to make this more. We got to make it a story. Let's portray you guys as the pirate captain and queen. And their dog, Bandit, which is also on the other side of the driver's side, we had to portray him, of course, as the captain king, the king of the pirates. So all of it started off as preliminary drawings and sketches, and I had to try to lay out a storyline. And so I'm thinking, how do I combine their love of the pirates and that's the whole St. Augustine, but also with surfer dudes, because we got surfboards on the top, and they're big on surfing, and 1974 and surfer dudes, and I'm thinking, all right, 1700s, 1760s, pirates come into the Bermuda Triangle, and they get into a storm. They don't know what's going on. Next thing they know, they're on the shores of St. Augustine. They don't realize it's 1974. So they get out on the shore and they start digging for treasure, and they find this album from Jimmy Buffett, A1A. Next thing you know, this surfer dude's coming over and going, "Hey man, you're looking cool. You want to have some fun? Let's go party at the Tiki Bar." So then we bring in the Tiki Bar. So then I started figuring, okay, we're going to airbrush this on a beach at St. Augustine. We're going to put some of the key tourist attractions, such as the most haunted lighthouse in St. Augustine and the Bridge of Lions. And so that's what you see when you look around. But then it's this merger between 74 surfer hippie guys going in and surfing and the Tiki Bar. So the pirates get together, they have fun, they party. But I didn't want to stop it there. I wanted to make it interactive. So I hid about 180 objects throughout the entire van. and they're
In the
divided.
airbrush designs.
Yes, in the airbrush designs, and now we have this, which is basically it tells you what to look for, and when you find each of those hidden objects and the right number, those numbers equate to something on the map that's on the back of the doors. I'll shut the doors and I'll show you, so you can see what I'm talking about. So when you're all done and you come back here, you use the information from what you captured. And this is an actual map that I worked actually with a topographer online to try to figure out what 1760 roughly the coast of Florida would look like. But also we have longitude and latitude, and these are some of the most favorite locations of the owners that they go through Florida. But if you figure the numbers out, and the numbers correlate to how many objects you may have found, it will actually spell out a phrase, and it's all about the journey. So it's a very interactive I Spy for big kids.
That is so much fun. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to explain all that, and awesome that you guys are here at SEMA to be able to share such an awesome, unique, I just walk, it's a showstopper. Like I couldn't not stop.
It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. And now we just don't see a lot of it here. I've been at SEMA now since 2018. I brought a few vans because they give you the biggest canvas to paint on. But it is something that we don't see enough of, and I'm just glad to have it here.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome. Thanks.
There's so much to see. There's no way we're going to be able to get through it all today. If you guys want to follow along, I'm going to be posting videos every night this week while I'm at SEMA. And also, I'm doing a ton of interviews that I'm going to be posting over the next week or so. So subscribe to my channel. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. My brain's a little fried. And I will see you tomorrow.